Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Dicey Dungeons. Let's hop back in here. So, we got all 6 episodes done with the warrior. So now let's do the bonus round with the thief. I think that's where we were. Let's give all a cheer for the thief who's playing to win wealth and also more wealth. That's a little unimaginative, but never mind. You know, you can wish for whatever you like, right? So, a little bit of a different setup here. Instead of starting with just one item, we're going to start with 2. Which, let's see. If we did singularity, it would always guarantee us the ability to do more poison, which probably would be fine and interesting towards that poison achievement, so let's do that. Notice we can't do the hard mode until we win the first time. So yeah, in the last episode we won both in normal mode and in hard mode. Okay. So this would be like 2 poison or 3 damage. So you do that, then you do that and that, and then you end the turn. Without something that would just like double your poison though, we're definitely not getting up to where you would need to be to get like 30 poison. And noticeably here, this is not quite the system that you would want in the average fights, because this has taken just like 3 turns when usually the first fight takes 1 or 2 turns. Bump's not gonna do us any good. Being strong against poison. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and that's all I can do. Interesting. Let's see, do this, and do this. We can't throw dice, so those extra dice were just wasted. There really isn't anything special at the beginning of these fights. It's just a regular first floor encounter, and then we'll get some kind of random rule. And these rules seem to have silver stars next to them, and they seem to just always be silver stars, unless maybe getting the rule and defeating the floor with that rule multiple times turns it to a gold star. It feels like something would turn it to a gold star. I don't think we want Rat King, so we'll just pick something different. Swap a fire element equipment for ice equipment. It's probably not a big deal. Okay. You bump this, you get a 1. Then you do this, and I guess this, and then this and that, and kind of pointless to even do an unlucky roll. When we defeated the first setup, let's see. Let's go ahead and do unlucky roll now. When I defeated the first bonus round, it started to show it unlocked a new door in this title screen, or the menu, not the actual title screen. Let's do 5 damage and win. So we now know that we have to beat the bonus round for each of the characters, which is kind of a tall order. I mean, certainly isn't gonna be easy to win with like the witch or the jester, but it may not be that hard either, because unlike the special episodes that change the rules drastically, this one kind of doesn't do that. So far, though, we've definitely seen how the poison is just not really working well. It's taking too long, and with every turn, we are ending up with just something more. Being able to use the dagger or split the dice in 2. In the long run, I imagine we probably would benefit more from having the dagger ready to go. In the short run, it's a lockpick to split dice in 2 is more entertaining. Got a lot of manipulation of the dice happening. I would really question whether if I could ever beat the yeah, what am I trying to say? I don't know if I could have beaten a bonus round ever that was centered around having 2 superheroes or super enemies in the game. Alright. You can activate this. That. Do that, and do that, and we wouldn't take any damage, which is probably our best bet, just to stop at that. Dodge next attack. Inflict 1 poison. Roll 2 1s. You might as well get an extra dice. And then he'll dodge the next attack, and since you really don't have anything here, like, yes, you could just poison, but you would have won even if you just ended your turn and not poisoned extra. Let's see what they have. We have a decent amount of money. Oh, we've just had delivery of some very stylish scarves. No, just fighting stuff. Fair enough. Okay. Candle, dice value -1, lose 1 HP. Or pickpocket, steal 1 gold. Which, thief being able to steal 1 gold per battle, I don't think is really necessary. Start each fight with 2 poison. Do we want to be poisoned ourselves? Nah, let's just go with a different random thing. Once one of your dice is blinded at the start of every turn. That's kind of sucky, but not super sucky. Let's go and take on this guy. Strong against poison. Okay. Start with that. Do that. Yeah. I don't know if I ever had a chance there to inflict 3 weaken. And see, I may just lose here on this aspect alone. Bump that. Do that. Do that. Add 2 poison. More poison, more poison. But yeah, you're gonna have to get the poison to just like this massive number before it would even really hurt the drain monster. Start with an even number. Split this. How could a blinded be split in 2 and not work? I'm not sure I even understand what just happened there. 5 to weaken. Split in 2. 5. 1, 2, 3. And bump just proved that one of those was a 6. And see, even at this, we still have like 10 health that we would need to do, and only 12 poison. So without the ability to potentially double up, there's no way you're going to get that third 30 poison. He's just working towards running away. Okay. I could also pickpocket the pickpocket person if I cared. Let's see. That was a 1. Two. This. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. That's not what I meant to do. Let's go ahead and do that. Bump that. Do that. And just throw in that stuff for no reason. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Bump that. And then we're... I don't know why we're putting points into running away. Like, he very possibly is going to run away and succeed here. Just because I've got nothing. Well, good news is I'm going to win this turn before he escapes, but Kite shield, add 8 to the shield. And see, I just don't know what I would even want to upgrade. We just kind of don't have anything good. Minimum 2, roll a 1. But you don't need that upgrade. Poison needle plus really is all we've got. We have this odd build that we're doing where we really can't do any damage on the first move. Let's see. That. Then turn that into a 1. Turn that into a 1. Go and use the cauldron. Use the singularity again. So now it would be each turn you can do 5 damage. 5 poison damage, which I guess maybe if you get all the way to the boss fight, they might have enough health that you could get up to 30 poison at that point. Let's see. An odd number. Is this an odd number? Yes, it is. Do we have any idea what the odd number was? No, not a clue. And see, the problem you have here is that even a slightly different strategy like this that just happens to slow down the game, slows down the game so much that you just don't want that level. Yeah. And I don't really have a good other like excuse because I haven't even played this game in a couple of days. It's probably been close to half a week or full week since I last played this game, so I'm hardly burnt out on the game. Or see, if you put 4 into it, you'll do 4 damage. Or plaster for 2 would heal 1 health. I can only have 1 though. I'll take the health and we'll replace the shield with that. We still have a pretty awful build. Instead of causing equipment to fail, curse reverses your target. We can take that. That's not a big deal. We just don't have any curse cards and curse equipment anyways. Blind is kind of more of a big deal. And we'll get at least 1 more level up and probably 1 more dice, if I was to guess. Try that. Yeah, try that. Unlucky roll. Split that. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. There. Bump that. There. There. And there. And I guess at this point, everything is set up, so you do an attack and drain. You split this, play this, play this, play this, bump this, and play this. Because we're going to win with the poison, so we just want to refill our health. Ugh, how embarrassing. If this gets back to the Roombas, I'll never hear the end of it. Okay, that puts us in a decent position. Splitula, not spatula. Flip the dice upside down. Duplicate the flip dice. Is that better than Snake Eye Charm, which we're not really using? Probably. So we'll swap out for that. Loud Bird. Probably a decent one to fight at the moment. We know that's not that. There we go. 5 poison. So even now, if he does dodge, he'll take poison damage. Split value in 2 is not the same as splitting the dice. Roll a 1 there. Roll a 1 there. Seven more poison. Flip this upside down, duplicate it, then you get 2 1s. And let's see. Okay. Then I guess what you have to do is heal. Heal, heal, heal. Let the poison take him out slowly. If he silences my main poison attack each time, that's going to be a problem. There we go. Do that. And then do that. Now we're up to 10. Okay. Main goal would be to just get rid of the dodge, I guess, and then heal as much as possible. That way he doesn't dodge the dodge attack at the beginning of his turn. I'm not sure he actually could dodge that attack. Curse an enemy, another lockpick, split a dice in 2. Do 4 damage and add a random stats effect. Well, I'm gonna buy the lockpick, but it's dumb. It's a dumb idea. Broken mirror, next turn gain +1 dice this fight and curse yourself. We've never used a broken mirror before. But I don't think that's a deal worth taking. It's kind of awkward controlling, moving around the overworld map. If there was more to this game, you would really notice that. But I guess you get away with ignoring that aspect pretty easily because there's just like nothing else going on when you are controlling and moving around. The actual controls for this game, I guess, are pretty downright simple in that it is just moving around a turn-based RPG interface. Let's see. Guess you want to do this and then that. And then just do all of that. And just do that. I could do an unlucky roll and try and heal some. I guess it doesn't hurt to do that now. If he does a bunch of damage to me, then I can heal some more. If he does a bunch of damage to me, I'll also get unlucky roll charged up, so yeah. Split that in two. Needs to be 4 or more, so we know it isn't. 13 damage. Best we could do. Alright. So now this is just straight down to duplicating this, bumping that up, and then just throwing everything in here to heal as much as possible. Maybe this time I'll weave myself longer legs. Oh, it's great to be made of wicker. You should try it. And I didn't even really need to worry too much about it. Do 0 damage edge. Add a attack each time this is used with backstab. Well, it definitely would be intriguing to have backstab. Are we gonna get 3s often enough to get that powered up? Like, it might be doing like 10 damage. Set a random dice, do this, return the dice. I'm just gonna take the upgrade. I guess our options here are to just increase plaster. It's not very good options here. Medicine, enemies start each fight with fury. I don't think I'd want that. On the first turn, all of your equipment is shocked. Well, I don't want that either. Alright. Okay. Start with that. Then go ahead and do that. Do that. And then do that. Do that. And then that. And we'll go and heal just because. Much like the same experience you have with the game not being particularly interesting until you get to the 5th level or very close to the boss fight, you run into that same situation where the whole experience is just not that interesting when you're doing a bonus round either, because not enough is changing and it just takes too long to the point where you have 3 or 4 rules. None of the rules feel like they synergize in any way either, so that is also an issue. That. Let's go ahead and just bump that up. Ooh, that was a 6, which didn't really change much. Yeah, my health is good. We have health options, so I guess your best bet is to take on this fight next. 6 damage and burn 1 dice. Go ahead and do that. Do that. Do that. Split that. Do that. And then do that. Yeah. It's not much of a good setup there. Meanwhile, he's gonna do enough damage each turn to do lucky dice, and that is going to cause a bit of a problem. Just by the massive amount of damage he's gonna do. Alright, well, let's go ahead and bump this 3. Do that. Take a heal. Take a heal. And end the turn. Probably aren't gonna win this turn, but we will win next turn if we survive that long. Flip that. Split that. Bump that. Heal, heal, heal. And we'll do 1 more poison. This does feel like this is taking a little bit longer than the previous run. Do 1 damage for each poison. Okay, detonator is worth having. What are we going to replace with it? I think you would replace that, and then we could upgrade detonator to do 1 damage on any dice, particularly odd numbers like 1s. Okay. This would give me 8 health, so I'm gonna skip it. Take on the cowboy so we have access to the second hit. Do that. Flip that. Do that. 1, 2, 3 in the turn. He's going to do 12 damage next turn. So the question will really come down to, can I pull this off? Let's see. Seven damage. 7 damage in the turn. Do I need to do... my health is going to go down very quickly here. Do I need to do 30 poison damage per a turn or per attack? I think it's per attack. Okay. Well, we've won now, regardless of what we do, so it wouldn't make a lot of sense to heal. Do one detonate there. And that was the only one detonate we could have done, which I didn't realize it wasn't really usable, so the question about was it per turn or per attack really wouldn't have mattered. We get a full health heal after this fight anyways, so we can eat all the food. Alright, 2, 4. Let's see. I guess the question really comes down to, will the overwhelm still be charged up? We could test to see if any of these are 4. None of them turned out to be. Okay. Well then reroll that until we do that. Reroll that. Do that. Reroll that. And do that. It's probably our best bet. You probably want to do detonate each turn. Jeez, he's got a lot of dice. Put that. Do that. Six damage, and then another detonate. I would never have Fury though, so I don't think there's a way to trigger detonate twice, which is kind of what you would want. And overwhelm is not worth doing, I now realize. There we go. Detonate on that. And I guess we'll just heal for the rest of them and win the next turn. I guess we didn't even really need to heal. We have 6 gold, which do 7 damage and return the dice with Lucky 7 or Broken Mirror, which, since we have nothing else to do, we'll buy the Broken Mirror. But, yeah. Really isn't the case here where I would use the Broken Mirror. And see, this is funny because if there was any chance at all of doing 30 poison, it would have to be against this enemy. And I just don't think that's going to happen. I suppose there is a decent chance of loss still here. Deep below, even these dungeons, the fiery heart of the earth awaits your inevitable failure. So can we get started? I don't want to keep the fiery heart of the earth waiting. Okay. So. You do this, and then we'll do this. And curse. Then, let's see. I guess you do this. And this. And that, and that. I think that's our best bet. She has only one dice, so if she hits a curse, it's not even gonna work. Wow, I just got an achievement for inflicting 5 shock. I don't know how I did that. Inflict 6 shock damage is what she tried to do, but because she was cursed and because of the rules, the shock reversed on her, which is interesting that the rule even applied to her, because I would have kind of assumed it didn't. You have to admit, though, that also creates this weird situation where you just kind of don't, like, you didn't really work for that achievement, and it was just given to you because of random luck. Which that doesn't feel particularly fun when you just randomly do it. All the dice are on fire. There. Kind of doesn't matter what we do. So we could flip this for 2 and do that. We can activate our unlucky roll now. We could duplicate that. We could do as much as possible here. And then win. We did inflict 5 burn and get that achievement too. Here to give it another whirl? Yeah, absolutely. This definitely could be the time that you win your heart's desire. I don't know why I inflicted 5 burn either, really. Oh, look at that. What are the chances? Inflict 5 or more burn in a single turn. Maybe I inflicted 5 or more burn on myself. So we unlocked the fireman, favorite food ice cream, hobbies reading, woodworking, skiing, greatest fear destroying that which I love, reason for entering the dungeons, wanted not to be on fire. And then we have Aurora, reason for entering the dungeon, I mean to stop climate change, of course. Wait, isn't that why everyone's here? Do you all have other wishes? That seems irresponsible under the circumstances, I'll be honest. Interesting, she didn't have any other backstory. It is ridiculous though that they spent the energy to write all this backstory, and instead did not write any just main narrative story, or not enough main narrative story that it feels like there's a reason to actually play all the way to the end of the game. But yeah, I was trying to get stacking of 30 more total poison. That didn't happen. Let's now see what the hard mode looks like and see if we can win on hard mode. Let's see. So hard mode is the dagger and the Berlin key. At least this time it is. Maybe that changes later. So we'll take that. All enemies' equipment is upgraded in hard mode 2. But I don't know if that really changes to anything really. Let's see. Take 2 shield. Of course, that's not going to stop him from doing 9 damage and taking 2 shield. Win. We could have possibly lost even there. But honestly, it wouldn't be terrible if there was kind of a sub-boss fight at the very beginning of the game that would have kind of allowed for you losing early in the runs and then not wasting so much time. Suppose if there was a boss at the end of the first level and it gave you some big reward, that wouldn't be terrible. Oh, I could have healed up a lot there, but I guess I didn't need to. Yeah, if there was just a boss here and it gave you a single piece of fairly strong equipment, all your dice rolls are the same number, that's not terrible. The alchemist is upgraded potions. Our equipment's not great. One of these days I am just going to have to... Alright, let's transfer him into a bear. That's how you get the furry dice achievement. What does Bear Smash do? 10 damage? So basically you could only have done this achievement with that one transform into the bear ability, which means you would have had to steal. Come in, you're looking great, very hairy, very ravenous, it suits you, but I'm sorry, I don't think I have anything in your size today. Alright, so we can't buy anything from the shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper is just gone now. Interesting. So we are playing a very different game now. Let's see. Bear Smash. And potentially we're going to try and upgrade our Bear Smash. And do something different. Oh, you think you can beat trees, do you? You feeling good? The trees will wait. They will eat you when you're gone, mate. That's just default dialogue. Nothing special about you being a bear. Extra health. 6 extra health. Or repeat next action. I think we might want to take bear charge. And I would have to question about whether we could get our health up to 64 if we got 6 extra health. So I'm going to be cautious and take bear charge now, but that may have been a way to get our health up to 64. The fact that there's just like a whole character class here with extra items, or at least different names for the same items due to a certain amount of damage returned to dice, is a little shocking. Because this really is just content you would never see. Let's do this, and then 714, or bear smash for 10, and then 714. It doesn't duplicate the fury action. And eating full health doesn't do anything here. When you defeat an enemy, excessive damage is reflected back on you. I don't think we want that as a bear. And I assume we're staying as a bear. Yeah, I think we're a bear for the rest of this game. Okay. So I guess the question just comes down to, do I think I can win here? I would think yes. That we do have just a real high chance of success. Interesting, freezing a dice did not allow it to stay on fire. Okay. Five to repeat in action. Max 4. Or do +2 damage. I feel like 5 to repeat in action is probably your best bet there. Our health is a little low, so we'll want to be careful. Do that. Yeah, two turn victories potentially. Then we'll just repeat that to do that. Well, I guess I should experiment and repeat the action when it returns a dice and see if I get 2 dice back. Because that'd be an interesting twist. Let's see. Do this. We'll experiment. That did give me 2 dice back, I think. I guess the question now is, do we want to wait for bear smash or just attack? 6 plus 4. Hashtag this fight was done, hashtag whatever drama, hashtag drama, hashtag who cares. Hibernate, recover that amount of health. I don't know if we need hibernate, but our health is kind of low. What would we want to replace it with? Probably bear swipe then. We didn't really need that extra dice that we got. All enemies getting a rock is not that difficult. Let's not go in there yet. Let's instead fight this. Okay. 8. Bear smash in the turn. I should have bear smashed first, actually. Okay. Bear smash now or take more damage. Just gonna have to hope to get lucky here. Lock one dice with the bear trap. I think we'll say no to that. We may lose here. I guess our best bet, though, would be to do as much damage as possible and heal before he adds any thorns. Yeah. Do that. And do that. We are not in a good position. So let's go ahead and see what this would be. Oh, you're a bear now? It's a definite improvement. Can't trade you anything though. So, nope, can't do the trades either. Alright. So I'm hoping he just can't do too much. But he probably can do quite a lot. Yeah, I just lost. Bear is defeated, but we did complete the challenge of becoming a furry dice, which unlocks the alchemist, job alchemy, hobbies alchemy, likes tin, aluminum, bismuth, dislikes nickel, lead. Reason for entering the dungeons to find the philosopher's stone. Right, and see, that was probably one of the hardest achievements, just behind getting all 36 regular episodes and defeating Lady Luck. Still really haven't seen the Dragon's Tooth. I'm not sure if, had I taken that extra health, that would have given me a maximum increase in health, but noticeably they weren't giving me that as an option very often, so we wouldn't have gotten up to 64 anyways. And I don't think there really would have been too much more we could have done there. Could we possibly have done 40 damage in a single attack? Not really. Use the limit break twice in a turn? Maybe. There is challenges for completing any 2 bonus round episodes in hard mode. And there's a challenge for just completing all 6 bonus rounds. And then 5 elimination rounds and 6 elimination rounds. So, yeah. I don't want to start another run because there's no guarantee it would be quick, and if anything there might be an argument to just, if we were going to start a different run, trying the elimination round once again, but that wouldn't be short either. This is the thing where we have to beat all 6 bonus rounds, and it makes a lot of sense to do that next and work towards that goal, or instead of just trying to be a completionist and beating everything in hard mode. There's 16 achievements, maybe 17 if I count wrong, left in this game for me to unlock. The odds of me doing all 17 of those are kind of low, yeah, and I don't know if it really would be worth it to go after them, particularly when you look at the furry dice achievement. That I would have had to look up a walkthrough online to even know what to do to get that achievement. Then I would have had to have played potentially multiple runs to get as the thief to steal that specific alchemy action piece of equipment from the alchemist and use it. I just really luckily ran into that achievement, and very possibly I will never do what's necessary to get the dragon's tooth. So the best move is to just move on with the next character in the next episode and just continue down a path of working towards seeing credits. It's very possible that we fight Lady Luck and defeat her, and then we get some kind of item that makes it easier to get the rest of the achievements, or just makes runs in general easier. We'll just have to wait and see. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on the Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.